In this clip, Joe Rogan is going to be talking about a topic that's going to get bigger in the upcoming years, because if you think the debauchery is done, it's not. It's just getting ramped up. And the topic he's going to be talking about is pedophilia. And the reality is there is a major move right now to begin to look at the people who engage in such things as not criminals, as not evil, but minor attracted people. This is a real move. This is not fake. This is not conspiracy. It's at its beginning roots, kind of how we saw like the transgender stuff starting maybe a decade, maybe a little bit more than a decade ago. I can guarantee you a decade now into the future, this is going to be a real thing where people are going to start to say, hey, don't talk about, minor attracted people that way. That's their thing. I don't know that they're going to lift laws and allow such thing to happen, but I can guarantee you they're going to start to loosen the consequences for these people, and any sort of talk about how this stuff is evil and criminal. Check out this clip from Joe Rogan.
It's so hard to understand how it got this far. This one's been driving me crazy lately. Minor attracted persons.
Yes.
I saw two politicians in two different speeches talk about protecting minor attracted persons. You're talking about pedophiles.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. It must be that these people have no children. It must be. I don't know. If they do, they're monsters. This idea that you are going to minimize the harm caused by evil criminals who steal children's lives, ruin their lives forever, and you're just going to call them a minor attracted person and try to say that it's an identity? For what reason? To what end? Why would you want to do that?
That is correct. There is a move to make this an identity, like a gender identity, but an identity of an individual. And I want to explain to you what I believe is the answer here, because Joe Rogan's confused about this. How could anyone be so monstrous? How could politicians even think of such a thing? And this is why I believe it's happening, because I believe that there's evil in this world. And I believe that there are people who are sold to that evil, people who do not serve God. And because of that, they are given over to these things. And so we are seeing that debauchery and that corruptness and that sin making its way more prevalent into our society. And this is just a part of it. Protecting the rights of minor attracted people. Are they insane? No, they're evil. Any child who goes through such a thing, I don't know if they ever fully break out of it. Yes, they can work through it, and of course they can try to have some forgiveness there. They can go to the Lord, they can go to Scripture, they can get family and friends to help them, but it is a trauma that they are going to deal with for the rest of their life. And now we have our leaders of our country, politicians, saying we need to protect these groups. We need to be okay with this situation. This is an identity, moving our society towards acceptance of this pure, unadulterated evil. What do you think about it? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you in the next video.